afei yentumi mfa nkomo no enhyehyɛ so enti honorable chair no manimra say kakra na tene wo mic ne mu ye ema me na afei yeni na yeni nkomo Abbas akwa abete sen
na me adomobi
bibi ekoye
penese de egu anie na kopon de enko aye ne de ba wo hwe oman no de ekono a am say nanado ne Dr. Bawumia omodo oman na kogina amna kese bia no a se Ghana for ya nsore ya anye ye man a nanado ne Dr. Bawumia mo be mo oman na dane amanfo mo be bo oman no because and now wo kan asem bi oman ne kan asem bi no bi so the message about say Steven team or yeah adwuma pa ba o collaborate unim nanado ye pa you would know say Nanado is a civil dictator. Nanado ubia onene be ya adwen bia obetwa wagu semira. Won do de kwabena Japan ne afokonom ne identity.
Obia onene nya adwen se do be ya.
Obia onene nya adwen bia, obia obe disagree with Nanado bia no. Obetwa adwen semira ba eno de yo mo ankasa party mo asem. Ba ye de ne ye ka kire mo ne say 2024 election no omo lose no 2 years in advance bibia ni wiase ebetimi asave omo so omo kunyane JB dankwa na omo kofa buzi akra so be running mate bibia ni wiase ebetimi age MPP na MPP by the time we be 2024 no na omo party na tete sunsun aye tantantan a wo de yantomago kra enye ye
MPP
I'm telling you there is going to be a playback of 1979 in the 2024 elections, the UP tradition will be represented by two opposing forces. Omo akra be keka omo ho awe omo ho a ye kra ye ni adwuma bi akra ye.
Sir,
me na me ka kire wo. Na onim say awrehosam ne say 1979 no MPP for call primaries. Omo call primaries no na rekubro be wofa.
Victor
Asante de Shekronkro Victor Wusu ofri agona jama se wene ye. Na primaries no eye nanado wofa William Oforiata no kan big says on so ko bi into olusu primaries no na nanado ko convince ne wofa ne say omo chinchim ne nsa
na satan na nanado se no ye a young man na
1979 na nanado 1979 e be
sin no in nanado no ko convince no ne wofa
nanado was a main architect in the breakaway of William Oforiata from Victor.
I don't know history book when I walk here. Because I've not seen that in any history.
And will be
no, which of them?
Nanado ye campaign. Nanado.
Yes.
A year campaign call runoff. No say abano mokoto ye no. Victor Wusu. Because na UP front na breaking it, you know. A year 2 ye no be antimi nya. A 50% plus 1 obi. And na UNC no na nanado na ma ye te UNC no a ayene for year campaign openly etia Victor Wusu in the round of say Liman or mame or papa your watchman and or mame to be the wetimi rise ya bedru say into omonto abama no and the very things leading nanado ma one ne wo fa Victor Wusu kwoti omo ho free MPP no be ye Oforiata kwoti omo ho ekwoti UNC no nanado be ye panyini no he is doing worse of it in the MPP never the MPP aye
MPP aye den
look in just a matter of 2 weeks we have had 2 MPP stalwarts withdrawing from their flag bearership race citing undemocratic and tyrannic occurrences she boache ja ko asembe no kan ye Wasemo ma shemra se muntimi fa mra na nya adwuma na mama nipa ba ko na detect mamo dia I don't want to be part of an illegal process mumfa mo ade alantrematin so what
you have the same time
alantrematin resign
you need time to start
mashase no alantrematin resign no so the statement no the third paragraph no so hu here or say the MPP is on a path towards self-destruction.
Yes.
Now he does not know how the UP tradition
got here.
Now you got to about to work a kill. Now media me do know who I meant to say and say as the MPP and Nanado Danko Kufuado no. It has metamorphosed from a political party into a mafia enterprise where only the will of the grand mafia Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo works. Because MPP, one of my say na mo guidelines will be me boa. Paragraph 25 of my guidelines nature say yakoto aba. Na say tie bamu wo ba bia. Omo to aba no a na be say dey. I could decide the runoff.
Paragraph Neka said there will be a runoff.
Yes.
The paragraph did not say who and who will take part in
paragraph
the runoff.
Na say Okas a runoff for Beba. Na main election no. Nipa 900 and something a quarter. Now one state anything contrary.
Yes.
In any interpretation, by any aid of interpretation, it is assumed to say that same electoral college a year elections no more be a runoff no, because if you intended say a different body in a you would have stated it. What you say? Na ye ba ya omo fira brochire kura beto aba no dodo na asa akọ. Ba wo yes amra no na onim say nipa betimi afira brochire ya dai aba, and there is a possibility of a runoff. But no kra no could it not be cured? No ntina mo de proxy aye dai aba. Because one more election come na Japan so to ne de no. O to mo otif kwa officer Japan so wa brochire. Na obi susu ampa say runoff tie no ye no. Senka ba omia ka ho a. Kasa da na nadwo na Bank of Ghana machines no mo de betwa scanner special se aye adwuma. Adie be chine sikata ho say tam because Baumia is a Akufo-Addo's candidate. Now, why wouldn't say obi Baumia any leg bia wo MPP mu. Baumia is a prodigy of Akufo-Addo, and it is Akufo-Addo and Adache mafia who are seeking a third term.
That's a derogatory way about you are stereotyping the whole tribe. It's not
the cabal. Okay, the Achim cabal.
It's stereotypical.
What was said, Dr. Baumiana Nini hini MPP nim. He's riding on the structures. Omanpenyina Akufo-Addo ayede creating, and Omanpenyina Akufo-Addo wahunu so ono ne Mampenyina wabeye ade a wadi bone pa hwe amanfo nyuma wagu no. Kofi Amoaben nom kwesi nduma no ye adwuma wura ne wadane fie wura ohu papa ne picture wo Facebook kura na awreho account kwabena dufuo mu nyina wagu omu nyuma sika nso de nkofo nso afa bi hwe sika na eta Cecilia Dapa empase Cecilia Dapa ye baller minister na obi akai masembe ne yesi ye two competition ena akoa bi ono otena baabi na ohwe ne two ofi se meba ya nalo ogetie ya two competition ena obi okare ne two no na odigu hwibaro mo se ade okwa okodi first aba oduru ho gate mine no ono ogina no ono ne two no gu abobo yam otwe ne kwa kakra kwa hwe omo ye competition no ebi twugu polytank mu ebi twugu atakuleta mu na Cecilia Dapa kro ye baller minister na ne twugu hwibaro imuro na ne ka no for ya tanu nya de what does it Cecilia Dapa ye baller minister kra na ne sika ni o na omo hwe sika na ankasa nso de office de na besi enti na nado ahunu se wa ye bone na osuro se okotena fie a people will pay him back. And Nana Addo is trying to foist Dr. Baumia on the MPP and on the people of Ghana. Okay. But unfortunately for him, Dr. Baumia has performed so abysmally. Say, economic, you know, I identify as one person. No, he's not proud of his economic record. In Dr. Baumia campaigner, he cannot tout any of his economic record. He's rather playing on ethnic and tribal sentiments. Monto mame na nkremofo ni zongo fo beto mame. Monto mame na siremfo be da ye beto aba. Enti ye de kan say. And this year ti aboboa no aye de ye twi ebonto. Ya ye bibia awie. 2024 no ye nim se Nyankopon de ade na maye dada. Ba Nyankopon wo de ade e mawo na wa anyere wo nsam na efiri hwefo mo be de ebebo. Enti 2024 victory na Nyankopon de amaye dada na no ne ye bo ho ban. Na so obi di agro say dampare ne police fo bi de be wia election ma mo dia ene omunhunu se NDC no sabi ye yampo de enka revolution aban na wo ye na se de se e pasomdwe nti obia ayi nanim hunhunu obia yi akosie na ye revolution for mo se mo be wro ye ka wa fire beti dia ene
Abbas Medase, Honorable Kwame Poku CID. Akwa Banete saying,
Obi, Yamina Dom, where? Just at the point na me
who drew ana
me who dey me wa how so akwa ya bi na o man na fe wode ne nam na me bisa me won say na me bisa say e dey na ye discussions na ya sha say na say because be na me nua de ne nam na in any case we dey emphasize the work kan nyina no kore say MPP agu asay na me no ko competition na wa me no be si akan no wo party na gu ana wo party na yemra say na hallelujah I don't know what say how me am better say me ba be kan me come me fa ho kra me ma sam nyina no me no ko competition obi me no na ko bobo u goalkeeper na mabu u captain na mabu na say ha me dia na say dia even in your weakness your worst form kra no say hu chan me best form but what them tell say enu chine na abra o kasa bebrebe no azumi wo de yam fa ye nyintum wo de de waka nyina ya gini nyina atum o ha ne say wo so wo kra mo ni gina say wo candidate no kra o mre mu kan ne ye bo pre na pa na muko ya wa ye na wie kra ma me confidence say 8 ne de mu chimu mu tan ye bebreki obi say wo de wo ni me kakra ana watete records ni bi operations ni be ye ni nyina be wi ni abana obi abeto aba kromo obi abeto aba ye be kan ni nyina MPP be wi ni oh ye be tu ni nyina ye be kan ni MPP be wi ni odo pa market nya say the consequent round no aka say oh ba be bia wo ya de kakra o one touch oh no one touch one touch 50 something near ko osa de ye bo ne ye bo fenfran wa utimi nko kan wasem kura nkyere obi na nipa na ba be kyerem because adi wa uko yabo awie nti wan akwa kwa kyerem a kyere no as 2016 menti ase na nipa na bu over 1 million vote so won ti ase eti tifri mu kura de aka nko akwense nko ntimi fanya we o ti akunya so kura yabo ne ye to so a ye san koye nim what the market
2024
obi ene date ye say
8th confidence ya cranium.
8th September 2023.
Very good. But the dates. You be winning abano. 50% no, you better. Young second round. And it will be first time in history. And just we are the same years as a chain for floor. Just we are the same years as a chain for floor. And this way, and I need to for being a banner. Abas. Mwana mo ba na fufro.
I did not expect you to say anything different because who cast a doctor.
So you thought I was
expecting you to say anything. So you thought I was expecting you to say anything.
Man en kasa we.
Nti se be ya na men kasa.
Da be men kasa.
Dede na o mo ye dede bebrebe mu na mu bu ni bibia. He da na ya da wo. 2024 ne de. Ye mpese be kasa ye done deal. Vizo mu nyama o mu ye nyina as a defeatist approach. I say na we person wiem ana we person ye wei na we person ye wei oso ne kan abeko afa de kan yi no ho a ana wo chese wo hu de wo ye ho ni so nyina abriw ne atena ho na ye ra che mo first round ye be di aba no efo kra efo say a different person be na ba then you have to amend your strategy and na ni pa wa bono ba kwa bunu mienu ne presa so wa ufie mabo abehia me wo abonte masabo ti wato me wo mimi fie no eno na wo betimi abo me obi nso kan so kan ho awuo e ba bu om se poto be om se cha obi yanko ya nim na
we say obi. Why do NDC members hate Nanado with passion? They have attacked him since 2008, but God keeps giving him victory over their John Mahama. Okay, the battle is still the Lord's. They fear Baumia like Kakai, Junior or Tantra Hills. This one says, Obi, precision. There was no open competitive presidential primary held in either the PFP or the UNC, or both, prior to the selection or election of their respective flag bearers for the 1979 presidential election. While it is accurate to say both Pa Willie and Victor Owusu were high-profile members of the Busia-led Progress Party of the Second Republic, and therefore were integrally part of the Dankwa Busia tradition, which had initially regrouped to launch a party to fight the 1979 presidential and parliamentary elections. Differences emerged amongst them prior to the formation of a distinct political party. A majority of the Dankwa Busia tradition, led by Victor Owusu, eventually formed the PFP, while a minority led by Pawili, together with personalities such as Obeda Samoa, Sam Okujeto, E.R. Majete, etc., who belonged to Bedeme's National Alliance for Liberals in opposition to the PP in the Second Republican Parliament, formed the United National Convention, with Pawili as their flag bearer for the 1979 presidential election. Same with Victor Owusu's emergence as PFP flag bearer. Both parties may have done some indoor boardroom acclamations or endorsement in the selection or election process. My memory is a bit challenged here. Again, the UNC, apart from having some NAL element as members, also had new faces like General Efrifa, Alajete, Harisoya, Edubuahin, among others, who were not known or active members of the PP of the Second Republic. Akufo-Addo was not the General Secretary of the UNC at any point in time. Indeed, he was not even a member of that party. This is something Dr. Obeda Samoa, a founding member of the UNC, publicly debunked a few years ago when it became an issue in the media and public space triggered by internal NPP politicking. Facts are sacred. Abbas Nuruddin should get his political history right. Ekosiisen is a big platform. He cannot peddle on truths and get away. Students are listening. That's from Sir Obama, and he's in Pokwase. Obi, the NPP has global and internal challenges, but there is no credible alternative. Is it not the same John Mahama and the NDC who put us in heat, hunger, unemployment, and darkness for some 4 years? Junior is asking. Members of Wakwabana and Sana, no? Okay. Mate Inti, Francis Zuta or Kaswa Medase, I've gotten your message. We'll see what we can do. Well, so Obi, what message really is Dr. Bawumia taking to the electorate? He cannot sing those populist hymns, such as Ghanaians are suffering anymore. He cannot tout any superior economic record of the NPP to convince any discerning Ghanaian. Elections 2024 portend an interesting time. Citizen K. Ima, all the way from Wenchi in the Bono region. Obi, in 2016, the then candidate John Mahama and the NDC government was a civic and religious duty of every citizen wanting the well-being of our beloved republic. In 2024, voting out the NPP is also a civic and religious duty. The sins of this NPP government are many, and we must all lawfully resist any attempt to break the eight. Robert Ewo Birmingham, United Kingdom. Obi, good afternoon. There is a question I've been seeking answers to. Why is it that you journalists keep talking about an issue over and over for a very long time? This MPP Alan Buhaha has been on the table for weeks, and you guys keep talking about it. Can't we have a development-driven conversation to help drive the growth of this country? Roland Jan Kwafu Jr. or Ofanko Hills. Obi, it's now obvious that Dr. Bawumia is the winner. Let all rally behind DMB to win against the NDC in 2024. Bright Augustine Asantiaka, Sagacious, or Kumase Swami, and on the way are praying. Finally, this one says, Obi, I totally disagree with those calling Mr. Alan Trematin to form his own party and go independent. To me, it is politically unwise for Mr. Alan to do that. It will go against his children or next generation in our local politics. Indeed, we need unity and good cohesion to break the eight. Mad Lion, Ewo Ahafo, Shidiem, Edway Abrain. Sofo Charles Owusu. Okay. Okay.
Michael Edu. Or Ghana Gas. Minuano.
Oh, okay.
Minia Madame Fo, just a dear Grache from Nooks Days in
Michael
Edu.
Okay.
What the boy in the cow cried, I know whom you free. And me also when your vision.
Okay.
Said that chibiano. So for the crew for be tuma. Hobeko. Or you mean
That should be a meaning say for 2024 elections. See,
said that chibi
I want can't at that cross.
No, Papa, you cocoa board CEO. No, so say cocoa board.
Only cocoa board and patch.
I also go can Michael.
Okay, Ghana gas.
Oh, Ghana gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Say
how your quality results in we are what's a 4 minutes on. Think I review and
I send off your coalition win MPP for one night down one time America. Sada version.
So for my uswe. So for
so for kwa ba net say.
Obi me jesu obru na onyame ayebi. Ogusu ayebi.
Okay.
Asedan kuto na yede ma awrade.
Amen.
Ade echi ense a obi enye easy. Onye is a cry. I told her a man wa and I will call the bunum ne confonochi ne other places. I did bet him in day bodies in Kwani. So we know Cassatia Cassaya or maybe be as a and so on can't as a form. No, every reason to thank God. We are on Yami or Tesson, Ubin so. Or no, not doing any mobile. A dorsum, a many penny now. On the Asadamano. When him, you will be as and say, any power house and crowd house soon change and compound. And that's all houses a was saying crown in Ruya Messon. And I told her, how no dear ba. I will hope to be back. Obi, and my fee
a simple FM.
Wouldn't it be for a fee, son? Yanum sunum nigarima didao. A brepa. Abrabon sanity, but a woman and young coupon or Kisakusa Kakra, said the idea to Gemuno. And the Nkun, a young hobony, and Repapa. I made the Munian Joda because we are say time will be any agents at times will be sweating. We so round. When I mean a boy, we as no said, New Year's a sadia or pennon. The young Yana said a penobia, but the Tibiano. A year chain one I want yes. See, I said, go to Minia, no, I'm happy to see him. See, I did so. Also, we share nature. And then Yamia said, yeah, it's here now, so you're no come on. And your mind chichier, and Yaman you cool. Because of mine, Dutch and Bammy and Dutch. Adding Yam and you cool it here. And you better drain him. You better try to say about them, but yet, or mine ye. Is that I'm on your summer yakina, a debidin, you have a shady. Sure. A bread and butter issue. Because a car boy a dear, a fool and a boy a dear, depending to call Emma. Menoka say, me and Cransa this year. Maybe and Cransa this year, maybe find free baby and a free baby. May and Cransa pew this year.
100%.
Me mammy free Cransa domina bra. Me papa free bromasso. And team me one Cransa north, a honor me fiancasa. Na Ira Canada Japon echo and Pessias were you channel. Na or cassette. When you say a NMP into one your hair or fan grandson of say a hoy in the seat, hoy in the constituency over here. Yadana say, because you are helper Obi. I hope some woman say, you're quite in a Nasa kind of crowd, the Honan Kenyanka, anyhow, we are. A quantity the bridges heading, I see quinum. So contractors very quiet, only bridges answer. That's my feeling. Contractors very bridges in Kwamaya for years. Until we ship from Tanabwasi, Kranka, Boana to you free. Just a while the walker, a pequine audiaco. Oba from Busian, Eco Fima, Bobby Babia, and 101, could see Bomini Bonte. And also saw a botchy. Now from Busian capital, Crack would Roman Case a crowd here. You can't say a come once, my dear bitch. And Roman Case no population in your Hoye 7,000. And I think that it will be even more. And see, I can say, yeah, because the last election, 7,000, he paid about 7,000. Now, share market on my year. A table for baby. Nanka Kumas sending on me, and then Suta, Obia Crown Conoba. Because dry season crown to me Conoba. Tea, me and more from a quarter. Quine the Eddie, yet the baby also. You saw you be. Men who quite be bria, so be a one oh yeah. And you say, won't mean any name, I mean, at a time, so at the dark of a bay, a can of any year. A man, you're some crown on your memory, and I and trust with you. Bobby, a do baby, I had a nippon be here, a quiet bit of fast crying, a dear Juma. because one constituency one ambulance when you say obi na ya checking bi nanso anhwe obi yare ambulance ntim
kofa no
kwa bi ani ho na okofa no kura na obeda na be se twema ko obedu na wolipa na wu and even though you provided those things no for nipa e won empotemo nanso se be on betima access so another thing nti esre say ensuo to you wouldn't say ensuo timi to a motor kura ntimi nko motorbike how much more car because ensuo no a flood kwan no e kwan no so nye nti be so for my quarter yenim say what the contract but we say contract a free kwan so na nye bibia says kasem in fact that's the bottom line because contractors no is ka on kwan dia
on be yeju
so kwan mo on be wi nti minim say o mafifi kwan so de e bia na e sikasem e na amasa na ma no de e koso bampanifo se bi de onuma na oto e den ebe say aye na kakra bi se nipa kra bi nya ho afa kakra e na ye in say ye hwehwe sika ye de ba be ya kwan ne kra po nipa timi ko timi ba oh we between bomini any busia I say timi take you less than 10 minutes but we take you almost about 1 hour.
Wow.
Because would can in the wuram wouldn't take crana I mean what me dredge will be or the car then echo and would do chronosu yes I bridges is ana in so I was a bridge into no and so into me quite then enko until a pim na a bank of wedding a fee sabi penny forces me could try me do na man yan trap Pietro the heading enkom say oba be sisi kwana man na onyanya nya ready to be sisi a nyama ni bi ho mo ya wonim say esan customer aban me maka wo hwe man mu a aban bi ba o say me ye auditing hwehwe ni mam oba hwe ma wie na double because all hwe mu no na cement here 100 Ghana oba hwe ma wie na cement akwa 300 Ghana this ani man na ye dey high ya mind chichiri no ye say man yourself no say o mind because MPP power 2016 review all the contracts and this diama 2008 NDC review all the contracts MPP diama now be hu kwan na ye diama edan a ye si ye nsi nipa ni ja ye be 1 year or 2 years be try fie na no obekọ na fe ye si ye ka ho asema na sika na ye be 3 times 3 ti akwan say ye diama contract nipa ni nsa akoka ye nya sika ma ye mfa ye nsa nkoka I don't see why ye award contract abra yinim se hu sika den enni ho se say o ma ye bridges obi at the time o ye bridges na minim cement bo but na de obi anim cement bo I'm not sure say almost akokwan hu bi ma sika aban de ma mo no eno ana ombeji ti mesra aban say sometimes ye committee ne ma say ebinum a ma emfa nye amanyo sem ne abato nsem we say atro ana nkontompo we ahontoma ne panye den because the reality will come to show. The Bruni say lies always get exposed. And you need to cover a lie with a lie. But okoya kwan na ka say o di ama contract na ya tua ho sika. Na nipa no na wo free kwan so a. Say e be expose you na me bo. Say be ya nipa so a won potem mo so. Ebenya asetrapa. Me how nyina no. Mate.
Answer na ye beto so no. I think the last time Oba had na Omato Super Delegate Conference na ewie.
Yes.
I'm a result a copy mama or the wadrin by but I think now our candidate are now supporting you made it public which is Alan Martin
of course
or withdraw from November 4th no minya oni
yes
what do you think
the kind I said after 4 years for cry and chom di on fan chemi
okay
obi no kwasem anyame de media man making it public the entire anyame de say as for say all train ho de e onu an the personal say on na echo e na dom ni de e di nachi ti say ofi say name bi cost na say emwa na so FM untimi chichiri aboa no mfa ne nkonsuo ho wotimi na chichiri na komom de but so de ti be hye nsuo no ma na nom de ki so ono ama na ho kwan enti say say bi o chita afọ kra ka say on koso an kono no afi say ofi kono yenyi ya untimi nya ho hwe baba me kasa sem we me nya MPP member. I'm not a card-bearing member of MPP. Me ura lanchamantin. Na abanna men to be. And even November 4th men to be. Me tie ina no. Na dwen a wo magana me da so gidi. Say that is the way to go. Enti me kodi na semachi, man kodi ni pedu achi. Enti ka na wotim a wo de kɔ Jubilee House no. Say osi wasi afiri ma. Wa wotim de obetima to aso. Oni obi kɔ baabi. Na osi masanya. Ultimate was because when you first jam kwan na unsa me ho Nti ono ni vision in a mam a driver mam could in echi. And also a jai. But me nin some now the jai no. In fact, me can say me na ya adrian.
Asempa FM.
So the sense obi. Ya man yo say me. Oraland, onya kola wa man yo say mo Ghana. Contest 2007 or contest 2000 and I think 10. 2011.
Yeah.
No, so I record
2014, sure.
3 times. Enti onye obi a sabi beka se onim se de amanyo sem hu nsem den etie. Enti mi megidi se baabi a wodi enipa edi na chi adru a wajom finfin no me obisa me personal opinion me ne nya adwen ho obi hwe enti na da bia me 2 million na me share omfo se yedi mpanifo achi we have to be careful. We have to be careful because you can't cry more than the bereaved. Say see ura na chamenten si fam. And so see ehu hia MPP for power.
Sure.
Say ope ura na chamenten MPP for cannot do away with him. Never. Because so omo your madwin say omo yi na sinchi ato na twena. E omo anga so omo asem. The consequences is there. It's there. Ebeba. But why would na chi ne? I say am pass say party first until na okodi na chi a. And then they are because in him say asma making obi dim beju chi ya oni beju but now because of Alan think of bra suffer pa between 2007 eba no munyam kwa bam Alan nanado campunti kofa suffer pa within the party and even in government now and this all the omo kwa na fe kodu baby now say driver Messi Africa no nipa su gum officer fa no boko o so wo free so o dia say car no sane and driver na sie free mu
na car na
free echo e dey na be see oh yes shani fe di oral lunch on chechi omo young people fine gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen and so and they the tag be there atomo so not because of anybody, but because of oral land. Yes, Ghana ha. Yedi enim say enim. Fache by enim yifri utim. Among yourself no. Enim fache by yifri utim de enim. To one no srepa na question David Mami no. No so o twese kan de abekum. Sane man o. Enti but me de me nyom party ni. Sabi whether or not whoever leads the party began effective there but because of Ghana if you say you be obi a or mind Ghana no at heart or buy a best soup yaso nemum metie ne nsam okan na me ne ya adwea enye yi because obi say obi tu obi ani wa amanyosem a abato mu a enye party asem yeah, abaya sem. Mra unti fa de nkobo obi ani ntu because of abato nti. Say nti we awan. Na owura ku fa kwa betin ade akobo obi ani. Enti sa ne man say no de enye party asem.
Also police yo madwuma.
Because on say after a delegate conference no owura lanchamantin office issue letter. That party for us. Actually say onim say November 4th no. Party for do na ebeto aba no ebeto aba ama no fi say onna wa show mobo a kire de obeyama party ene de obeyama oman tina anida so ho na ahwe nkofo mo de ho bo afore nti assuming nipa na ye born ni owuya nti ko owu kwa na nkofo mo di na chi say obi ewuya nti ko owu kwa na people have suffered because of him and I know say so many names are there yeah for koni Kwabena Free Party, they never buy. It was alleged that the only island people. Sami crab them. And not them alone. Chairman for Omaya affected because of him. Now no them for bizarre me heard that do. None who say or Facebook no kasa near. Very nice woman. Because party no. Now dear bia so a friend I can see a honjo. Sana se menu opinion no what you say say free bibi akansi yes akan ade ba akopɛ na yes hu akan am ya kwakofa ehunjo untimi nya no on the silver platter Say obia ebeje you so akrokro. Yes, I mean Nanado said at one time or platform so say oni wa na beba. But I don't say Nanado will 2 minutes over to my flagbearership na show them. They has to go through process. And that process, you know, you open it up. After you getting the level playing field here, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. But how can you blame Nanado? Me blame Nanado. You know how I mean blame. Why is I mean blame? When I say about no nyina no obia wo ho kwan se obia kɔ baabi ɛsɛ ɔkɔ obia so called the 16 regions obia de Nando di sema den ɛkɔto hɔ but me nyi ni sɛ ɛyɛ na ano ada asɛm ɛyɛ no asɛm cause amanyɔsɛm no ne abato nsɛm no sɛ de nyina nim sɛ ɛyɛ process na nyɛ event nti no saa na nipa nkita hodie so den ɛteɛ hala nipa nkita hodie teɛ nti but I say yeah before no there be no you blame nkofo but we don't blame ourselves yeah accept any responsibility see there be nya so mefi anya we na we anya say na we anya say what you na contribute to that here asi I'm sorry mama Pat me mama no I love you so much but I'm sorry nema ni bi ho say nipa kan dokore hwe
Mama Pat na hwan
Alan the year no I no
okay
oh no be ha me a Christian I don't hide certain things okay Obi 2007 it was alleged said President Kufuor no yet system candidate but Uralan a system candidate but Nanado did something say Obi bia manyoni e ko ben papa no bi say how were you able to do it in spite of even that, you know, Otimi maneuver any way within the party and the government. Tom got to first round, no, I didn't kunim. Second round, Ura and Chamante Yadi, except for the sake of the party, my trim was in time. Now, so Otimi hold do party, no, for 8 good years. It's easy, so we bet him hold do parties out. No more someone crying for the 3rd time, so good enough for presidential. And yet, within the party primary, so, and yet, presidential race for the country. And how he was able to bring all the party chairmen, 10 regions, together. We saw it after the election petition. When he even decided, oh, maybe boss, the crazy, or so to reach him, the president. It means that you might be cautious. Look at this fine gentleman. Because of Alan issue for 8 good years in the young ones that are identified with him, even though sabe I'm a woman who cabinet Catherine Koye Juma first government Carlos no ebinim so ye Juma but omukura binim amufi abam nyina akra no it is alleged that because they were closer with Alan and a yi omusi from what becomes of these people when Alan say me nkobim me am nua hosi andoye oba radio so be kan say ye yinadi because of Alan Chamantinti tan o kan me de me nia that say enti se ne ye Alan say onkobim what twene ho fi race no abra race no so no and start enra before even this you can say special delegates conference Alan was told the whole Ghana after touring the whole Ghana through our regional executives no we omo to abasa aba no omo to aba come on what's I call constituencies because for the first time he brought the cluster way of meeting the delegates for committee himself life committee time everything nti me nya ono nti na o take his decision but I feel for those people who have been following him because of MPP on say you won me no obi betime di na chi say Uralan Chamante o ja party no crowd be jai
sure
omo ho and the uncle for because by virtue of say MPP ni nti
eno mo di na chi
nti na odi na chi nti the obetime jai akodi na chi di betime jai akodi what becomes of those people who says
who
that
will still be in the MPP
easy.
Someone just say kind of will be.
Because even at a time or come pono. Oh, the and it is a lay say ye victimize it in Crawford at a time when we leader or come on po and as uncle for huna money.
Now what cotton and chain?
Now what cotton and chain? Nas uncle for say, oh, what cotton and chain? Ye no one call. Ye because what's not among you kunum. That is say, baby, I will tell us so. Won't you mean to 12 woman? Because he say, see, I own free party, dear. Yaka say, own free. But if say, or you say, oh, free man. Because they say the own free moon.
Yes.
Nempo the own free moon pono. I don't know one said them cry you did out the way you say free. One said them po why will complaining about the omnibus form. Now they haven't his own said that people who are following him on the parliamentary primaries.
Sure.
On the parliamentary primaries. And at this time because often constituency I think September number 2 Swaba. Almost normal parliament in there in February.
Yeah.
Hombeko. A dear Nabeto Sanko for you know. Dear. In fact, I am said I saw no.
Free or free mono.
Oh, yeah. I said I am said I saw no.
Still, I won't share that in the.
No, yeah, because you see, it's difficult for me to accept say we're film. Not because of BBB. But because of a nipa a committee to for him.
But despite a committee for him, also na eti nija.
Yeah.
But Malik has he who feels it knows it. Inti ono oti nija hono. Ebia or sha okay. First round result amenyeni. A man for any many do almost say beyond member misika boa me mama the second round campaign no any. Some conform so first round result now say you go push a sika wa ha na be ha dwen. Say or consider some factors nyina he would only but come to the conclusion about
obi elections sika hia onye sika nkwa the elections. Sika hia will be but onye sika nkwa the elections. I'm telling you. There's some issues that I cannot go deep into it.
Okay.
But the mechanism, even if those people no almost supporting maybe minimum there, so be say or supporting or some physical amount, me who be because we name the sponsors.
Okay.
Minimum angle fund there. But the American you understand. Sisiano, are they now complaining, you know, into what you know? Is it because we're complaining a to be chana? Or one more crown, yes, uncle phone. When we are part of the race, ya bo be a near man need to. And to see on council of free party, but watching what's in chain. Oh, we didn't know what it has no worker. And he Memphis, first thing, I made a numbers back in there, Messaka BMZ. The letter in a woman who said, or partner cheater for natural. Man who, but he needs to apologize to his followers.
Sir,
I'm telling you, it's very, very important.
Sir, why withdraw from race?
You find go for come near gross. Shall be Dora Lanchamantia to the sense, Ujan's uncle.
And as for no one who say elections are make me corner ebia made in Kugu still our uncle because Uncle Fort and Chinti.
You see, not because Uncle Fort and you, because he or no free baby neighbor. No, sorry, I'm not casting me now. Nemujidie no nkofo bi nya nemujidie right from 1996 because you see oral anchamante utie ora menka book na o kan bi fa no ho say even 1996 kwa no so person ora akofo contest and am penny for party m chine tran say we abrante tran chen na wunua penny nko na bedru so nkofo believing in him from that time be see ne na dwe o magana na eso papa and yes small thing me ni pachi me di asamachi me di nanum asam achi enti obi enna fam sa o ka se nkofo omo di na chi omo kasa be nyina yes be omo kasa kwa because e say omo nim be dia omo be yom anya joke but MPP as a party no those people are my somebody di agora say hurunum ni said the nomini no man you be careful. I'm telling you. MPP for the agrona lanchamante twene ho a very disaster for the party.
Or twene ho asin say o free party.
Free party man. Enye better sa onye obi a ni mu o hat sa tente hu obi aka so o wonti nye hu. O di na chi akọ Ghana ha ya bo hu how wa piri to nkofo. How nkofo hye na e do mo ma no. And I'm sure say o reason here go and check Kumasi. And other places go and check Kumasi. Omukwe solving check Kumasi. Mbisa nkofo say Alan Chamanti so see nchen over 12 man and so on 12 man. Na muntie the number of people. I make some 12 man Alan Chamanti. Nti sa na wontimi ye say na we say huro no man there. I mean on fan tonchen because the meaning no reading start here no say. I carry friend to magun kwande anka da bi agrasafo. I can DC for kwande anka people for second credit. Like you na anka party na mo ayede atete. Because why? They want to come back to power. Now they are not going to face any other political party right other than NDC. Aba bemu nim kwan ye faso e winning elections. Not just kwan ye faso winning election. Former president ne niam bia o ye yeso e woni pani so. Obetime hu. Okoko Kumasi here na kaje tie so a. Ye bisa wa obetime ka se obi furo na ya ba fon owura mama na. He on e kaje tie. That's a fact. Ultimately, you free home. I hope you Bahama constructed Kajitia market. Oko, as the Mosizongo say, I don't know, Mosizongo. Obahuma, a quine home. Oko Tafu, Kumasi areas, baby. I mean, you find this. So, school you'll see. Yes, report just will see 23. But even building community day school at that level for 23, crash, not or education. If or twice, maybe you could have built more than that. You want the airport away. We can talk about the pricing, but yesterday it's there and it's beautiful. And nipa or wo bibi obetimi den say sisu akire de me mayeoha no. I mean with his records and NDC MPP records. You cannot go to that front with divided front. You can't. So it is important, even though say if you run Chamantin and train almost all has to be address certain issues. So that answer about to na kosokra maybe anke different. But when they were when they in change. So because says everything is possible. It's either he's staying with the party or he can move out.
And form his own party.
Okay. Which is possible. And to me the American said, well, I'm not happy with his decision, but I honor the decision. Maybe they are but I honor mean to me but I'm not happy with it because now me a part of the people I won't support them.
Okay.
I support an agenda so baby o mempani e wo memo. Baby o de fiti ye no. Any nipa doma edi na chi.
Okay.
Any baby o mdu baby si no. Baby me giren me fee say say or Paul Macho.
Or Pane supporters nature.
Oh yes.
It is what deciding the powerful fra or be supporting.
Minyan decided Yegusu Bohumpire.
Okay.
Obi Omaya Kunya Sunsumunetna and Trana Hunamani. Inti Obi Kachira will say Akunyano the economy decided who becomes the next president of Obwa. Yes. Obwa. Obi Kachira will say the economy. And then go forecast and decided who becomes the next president of Wa. I could see no soon about them. So we are still praying. Even though Nyamia Daniel may be ready actually. But then you had a mechanic.
Okay.
Emre Pebono. They may support them. Because even though I had many votes, but I still feel say it depends on how Nyamensa almost.
Very well.
Say Yamaho Quine or mobile. Meaning the Yami person or the neighbor in Nyamensa also. But clearly Nyamensa also. One of them, Nyamensa also. The castle Nyamensa will be sure. I had no imagine so be in Yamijuma. Nyamensa bit member many Abbas. The oye be a won't be Yamofi. We are the only Yanafi. Nyamensa also. Tia Nipanibia. When Yame Sawan also. Nyame Ben. Na maybe who say Yamia Semuna Yankopon Shack on share. The Nipaye. Say Nipana Yame Ben no. Or no Ben. Okay. Now the appropriate time no.
Who did a better job?
Me Ben no.
Mate. Enti software Charles who soon attending. About now to open our then in reaction to the software car.
On say as more software cano, me tie ne nyina no nia me ko hu ye ne say as a will be woe to ho. Now will be Timmy now or bow. I know that it sounds so Timmy until no no see mukum, why a jay won't come over ante. Oh, no team. Or ye yan after the idea no me when I was sorry and I would tear soon now sorry and I would to and sacco. Instead, say ye better nientia wusuno. Na ye sa e boss o boss wo kura no ase wo pesu dodo nom ne ade no na me hunu se osofo Charles ye de
bazo so nsemu nenu
Alan Chiramatia who a wo twe free ade mu ye. What the reasons are ye aba obi meboa o si ade no ase ya chia no akodi nipa baako achi enti mra ne nyina akora no ye tietia so de manipa baako enya Alan nko an kan sa Kennedy Japan nkofo nso ayede akabi obekaya during the campaign no spokesperson for Alan campaign no
YB ya oboabia
someone obeka say and no kom mia bebrea we decide ne agric inputs e was ye de kom akuafo no mo de ye adwuma no ye de ama Dr. Baumia na wo chese ne be ya obenya enemunyam bi wo about electorate nanimu a obi anya bi obi asemo amekan meboa
yeah all kinds of
good ye agric minister so babonten be ka say and the contractors bi a ye fee say omo en support nipa bi establishment candidate say Baumia no omo sika kura no ye nyedai ye ntua because ye fee say ye disika ne ma wa wo de ko support obi ama na be ye adwuma ye dai atia ye Dr. Baumia nya no kwa na during election wan kasa no eniema bi sisi ya na areho because obi omo koto aba no nipa 900 no ye beka say they were the elites in the MPP. They were the creme de la creme. See, a MPP and Monyamfo Sikafo no more Makosqua, Onfa Basabasa Yensu, yes, Afono, Obi Meboa. Then the pan 900 per cotua, but look at the level of violence. Obi Nyahonko Kumase, who they see here. Youth organizer cotua about the tray. Canada Japan agent nkɔ for back a friend lawyer could see our name the baby observe you know so who say ya be blow and okay police for general no say na nya na mu gina hɔ a ya bo be blow nkɔ for say ya bo no police for nya de wo kra wo ya me na me catch wo pa me wi me the lawyer ko me na ko program so he said it me the video na ma ndu hwa there was a video na lawyer no ɔne nkɔfo bi ye dey ham so enye honko a Kennedy Japan de na man ko kan showdown no o se ya che ni agent de na ko hye dem ayedai atu ni punum meboa obi na ye to aba na wutumi ko che obi agent e de ne ko hye dem tu punum a na de na wo pa kire northern region ye se amanfo mo chairman no abegina ho se obi ato a ho fa nkire no e na Alan nipa wo ho mo boni din bi o mo boni gan name bi eka say nya sa na mra ne kire na chama ye siso ama no northern region chama samba was siso ama akwa na kwa no so hwe a fere ye no owuo de afanyina mo wuo no no so tia so ma chama no Bunu East one who say guy be your friend Sule o shefugu o kan mo ma frɛ mo discipline committee no wo ba asa wo fo bi ho no bi ani so dimayaw nipa 999 pe obi look at the level of violence you two obi ani you see papa na you two nani is not an ordinary person in MPP
omuntu nani
no ma ye ne dey o ma bonani
you two obi ani
ya bonani obi you see ko 4 time no a deputy minister. That is what somebody told me. I have not. Papa no Alan.
Yes,
no. Now the deputy minister cry Alan who say anyama na nunti no free mu no. Deputy minister cry ni answer na fere ya bu ni say.
No, a deputy minister for him. I
can't tell. I one of Alan nkofo ni bi. There was a tape on TikTok. No can say na deputy minister cry ni abu ni say na wo say bi kwahwe akwa bi a wo so ko gina ma Alan de say be de say be kun. And nothing I make catch said the MPP has become a mafia organization. Now what we say, make us be MPP for NTSA. But you Charles Casano, wa confirm sa amasem no America no se enne Alan nti no ye hye nkofo bi ene ya obi edi nti na ye to aba na ye ka bi ma menka bi obi wone eye CID na ekopra de na me de me say sani amanfo bi afiri omo pem di wachi no me nso me free me pem akodi CID achi a boni be na wom I know na wasi ebehye me nkofo ane ya wo ho na yenkan hunu say nanado nye brenko a wo yemre amanyosem ni ono nso ne obi a contest election mo nyankofo di na chi na ono ne nkofo no ye hye omo ne ya na tie ne ye pa o nanado wo 1996 election no kwabena Japan na ye ne campaign manager 98 kwabena Japan na ye ne campaign manager eslo wusu mu nyina na omudi eye nanado danko Akufo-Addo achi Stanley ni agiri Blankson mu nyina nyahota makule no ne nanado danko Akufo-Addo fall out ni nyina no I think say no mu nyina wa nanado o mampanyiri Kufuor be di ade no ono nso o share nanado danko Akufo-Addo nkofo na ne ya na. The answer is no because Esla okudi nanado achi o mampanyiri Kufuor time so nim say no Westel meboa o mampanyiri Kufuor ampam no o pe ba bi de ne ma ne share kwabena Japan wa ono je nanado danko Akufo-Addo campaign gina mu no a ya wotan bi ono nanka wose ye tan no because na kwabena Japan we ye santini ufiri asokore mampon na Akufo nso ye santini a ufiri apagafia a ufiri daba na wagya no na wakodi sabi ochi ne achi nti wo de nge ka se wo ye obofo kra obi pa de de abakotoko no wo pam de akwa abonten enti say your time bi kro no na nanka wasa Akufo ta ne kese ba Akufo ta na da bi oye ne dai otwe ne ben no ebe ye no press secretary obi asem America ne meboa enti say kase nanado ye obi oye civil dictator asem a yewura Charles akano it typifies it more than anything because yakopre ade nipa ni bia support
but when Charles and so was careful or you so alleged say it is alleged say Asumesi is going through this because of Asumesi
that you are kasa amanfobia shenkophobia ne ya because of Alan and
now it alleged say yes so
maybe ne he was emphatic o kasa na no tie edume o say na wa free mu no omo di wachi omo aka mu no what becomes of them enti no dey won't mean kasa allegation bi what you say enti na MPP no sani America no Alan say yes say na so ye nyina no wakasa be 40 minutes o say na ye nyam
40 minutes o de kasa ntem na CID in Canada
enti no sani America no Alan free na wa free ade anim no what the reasons are, but let's interrogate the reasons rather than say I say e jam say de I say ye huhu no ne ekeka no de na cha say ye no wo huhu Alan no say ye dey ekeka no na ndumi de na engameni mu nso de obi a woda fom de yen se ntietia no Alan na di ade we yachia mananado kora wa hye ne bo wo say ensem we ye ekoso nyina ya sa twamfo nyina bi se sabie son sambie nya ado nanado ye pani bi a wo ka asem na wo de ho to so a wan kasa ojejireje ko so sha Alan bo say wo kan nipa mu o say Alan mwa na wo kwa wa hedai waba e na Alan ayi ne yema boa 2007 nanka wo ho kwan so obetimi wakọ round off ne wanye dai anko na afi wo be kọ na Alan be ba wasa akofo obi abesi nanim ena eno nkoda wo say sha Alan no anka say ne ya ministry a de ne call ye ba bia dodode wo obetimi de aboa nipa nyina no ye yi ni nyina afiri ho ene ye de akwahye nkofo obi nsa so onim say one district one factory here on the secretariat headed by somebody
secretariat under the office of the president.
Enti yes we minister of trade and industry and ye be one district one factory and as one district one industry and kada wabam bayam pese wo benya ni monyam ni tumi aboa nipa ama nipa nya do ama wonti no and ye you afiri wonti ada wo simpa panyini and ye didugu abodwesem na meme de sabia so sabia nya do Alan de ato no me subi bua na enye ye because asem no ye kaye no wantie na nado sha ase anu oye amanfo anie ya 2020 ni akokum nipa nwotwe na nado afro abanwa no omunyina obi aye dai obi aye din he was a beneficiary of that crime that was committed against people na ye ka se sebia son sebia nya do ko na aboa bi tu nua so a ka kire ne se sore ye so en kan kire ne se sore ne so efin se o ka se won sori nso ofiri no so ode ye dey ode beba na nanado a moko nanado ho e de se owura bia na o te wo na okofa jata ba firi nwura mu baaye ode ne ba fie no na tamfo no o mo ti nyina no wo ya na wa majata na ba so no wa be che ngaw na ne fiefo obo mo nsem na ode jata ne cheche na tamfo nyina we ye na tamfo ne ye dey esan ye na afi so jata no we nyina ye kese ama ne appetite kra ye dey akosoro papa ne nso atamfo nyina nso ye dey asa enti jata no se odan na ni ye dey ehwefie odan na ni hwefie omo ajata no chini pawia no omo bojo ne so bo ne nsem a omo su no omo so no omo de ye dey e ba enanu bi na ye dey ato alanchiramaten no by yen NDC there we will not gloat over what is happening in the MPP because MPP no ankasa de nanado aye MPP no say if you say nanado be di party nanim no obi bu nkompon kohwe wachi party no asomdwe mamu da right from opposition Paul Afoko nom ni ade ko kan ya nanado ye me yi wo mu free mu.
How do you prove that?
Ade na nana ayi charge kwa Dubai ni ade bo Paul Afoko ne kwabena Japan ne same kraba yi wo mu free mu.
Yeah, but nowhere in those charges no can say nanado na e share chase yen obi I just said obi da bi ma obi yes adia me so maminti yemra the next issue so say
we and now okay mame round it up enti dey make can say NDC there say me kan ye no yete aboboa no aye de ye twi obo no
okay
MPP mu no and the nipa du no agina ye no so do omu nyina akora agina nsenie so na do omampanyini mahama kran so agina nsenie so a omampanyini mahama mu odu chen nipa du ni nyina wo do omampanyini mahama agina ho na do nipa du ni nyina agina so na do nanado kora pi so a omampanyini mahama ase edu me kasa na ase edu ni mu odu chen mu a o wa mamu mu nimde o wa mamu mu suehunu se yemfa adwenkese entopono so nsi o man hawa no omu bia de obeto de o mampanyiri mahama na omu bia obeba bia no alande wo hunu ni ntem no ye de odwane na nimguase kese ne nkuguo kese na ankasa de ewo animu a etwen MPP
mamenase honorable Kwame Poku CID my into the withdrawal of land and matters arising
Filippo, me that's say. In some of course, MPP moving Filippo acquire trust issues. When you need, and I mean, you could be a munosanya maniana eba. So when you come see you were Seba be a friend of South interest.
South interest, yes.
About the Obuhungo, KCC Park. Now, Sanya said, "Oh, call mango down." We ton and one money jollof for her. Remember, Kwan Oba.
And then you know,
bear this time or she in your man. The time make a win. Now, Mamma, no, the do an airful. The 3 year pa. Now, when this car, a cow 5 cities cry, will be the army. Now, time I'll be the army park associates about 11 p.m. To be drew on. Ya, then you come no order. To drew on as I am a pair. And more say or say, Manukum what to add ye. No, no, I want to add it to what's here. What's here? Was a mammy was a dose to be free. Oh, take a crack on the and I'm not so dear, and I'm no one city channel. The beside sent here, and I know I hear over the years no more. I'll say that we'll mock up. Obi, I trust issues. So no gravity matters say, wow, what's it? Never bra. GDA. Assembly nyina no shall say free opinion boacheja akoso so na say wonu wodi ka free so onkobio Jimmy nkobio no free no so no na be see yera Alan Chamatin.
Yes.
Now me a HR practitioner, I believe in interviews. Na the man here then say o share best practices. Say open say recruit to staff. We interviews. Ema ne bisano nani suadi hunu na the person wadeba, which the party did, because omo person omo ko contest will be a person be the party name no. Now, so omo free mu. I believe say the party executives as a matter of agency and importance omo free and necessity as well. On 3 words na mayisu no. Na frɛ mpanyimfo no na yenye exit interview. Even though also contest no nkobio o do letter ba yajatum we cannot force you seko. Na mum nkobio no ma yehu ade kropotia
enti wo so
nkobio. Ye pese yehu because party ni da achinti. Esi de o twasa nim se na chi acha. Ebia obi ye creative radio so kasa ye kan ni nje. Ebe enya won so bi be text so oh ebia kasa bia asomasi kan wan kan ni ka so kan say abebu creative mi bu biti. But obi na be direct so no. Mostly the otie chire no ana I said damn to. Enjinka me de ma de sere de party ni frɛ sampanyifo mienu. They are our party stalwarts. People look up to them. Umpo. Baby, my bob brand drew a party no. Where they are ubodina. It resonates with the people. And can you exit interview? Near Missa. Mostly exit interview, no, utimika. The how be our kuma so. I just say we have probe here cause of parliament here. What they have penifona police reform penifona too.
Yeah.
There's one particular man. COP George
Alex Mensah.
Yeah. His confidence level over 100%. You know why? He's
on leave, pending retirement.
Month, middle of this month.
8 days.
8 days.
8 days, yeah.
No, pension. And you know, I can forecast everything. He doesn't care. He has nothing to lose. But they are superintendent, chief superintendent, no more kasa. They are a bit careful because so no. Ebiana I said you may you obesa bam. One way na asem no kan one kind ya. So mostly they will say so they want to speak in camera. But Alex Mensah okasa no pim. Because who said he is exiting. It is very important in every administrative structure. Say be who party no be a person the party need drew. Because yempo this is the party we find ourselves in. And the elephant is a winning symbol. And no now ichini oho kube oho abe oho akoko bai, but we associated ourselves with the elephants. Anything against the elephant is against all of us. Yenim penifo ntanse na eho no because we krata na omuche yeni nyina. Well, oman state issues ni bi wom, but you could see say krata no Oma modify ne kakra ye nyama kakra wo ma massage because nsem bi wa ka abonten a enye. So let's call them in a room which I'm told say nkasasie bi kwa dey ekoso. That is the surest way to go so that for future occurrences china bi no na nkoba say obi mistake na ye na fi no afia be simni esa mistake you then we will not be moving forward as a political party. Say person party no kwan in which will be a vision because general secretary will be a die son and say the party be win election. Chairman will be a die son say the party be win election. And you know they all come out with reforms a be party be win election. So me I believe in sir they say exit interview no you know mon kasa na yehu na fe people must go to them. Na akoma ento from sebeya ye no. And now to we the supporters, especially my colleague young ones, we are the major beneficiaries of the MPP's victory, and we will be the major I can't say it's a Basamba yen yebebremo in the party. The major leaders. So Mr. Obi say yensem keka bi titru ni ya e die kire no won say we atu bibia bom na we huru we na we just say ekoto aba na enyina obi abeto baako say dey ya ne da ma ne yefe no say obi support obi a na say obi ye MPP ni a on support no obi a de obi ye beyi no say omra medi anim no ene enyina ye match pass edi na nipa na chi akwakoto aba no edi ama no. And at this moment, this is not the time. You be kikaya ho be church and let me give Minia Penny Samuel Ku thumbs up. I read his write up on social media and I said, hey, Samuel, I mean, fantastic. Samuel that's it. I mean, we encourage it. Strange enough, Uzo man share shares and at the end of the phenomenon may share, but Fanny Casanaba no but tomb. Oh, call or your wine. Obi, Cabo who you be see all the time. I per se bad news no spread them more. Intimacy said the leadership no be Asha Sia or Moyano. Yes, we near tree. It's best sell the only zone to introduce Papa Cramen carry. Na yena said ye pese 2024 abano ye no. Whoever emerges as the flag bearer of the party with a unified front will be a bedding kunim. But say ye kofa Jesus Christ could be the flag bearer of the party. Na say you need a united front. Yeah, the more reason why I was say it to me a kaboom and Alan Chamatin, we wish him well.
Okay.
I mean he's a party penny. So be party no about brown chain, you move you and a teeny ding and Onuna or Tini Jahon when you said that she foul so we still like him, we still love him as a member of the party. Fortunately for us, one can say party were free. I can't say no so unkobio. And you know, he's still a member of us. And any new como now quite over so about bois no be party no be 2024 bia ono so mfa so no mwa
me so me da say enti honorable Kwame Poku CID and ye tin and kind game pack games say and is also win some mola me check cash very very easy omo the pick 4 game aba numbers near 0 to 9 obe pick 4 out of those numbers from 0 to 9 pick 4 near ye draw now 4 numbers ne boa and no would them very easy to play, very easy to win. Download the app. No, so you use Android phone or Google Play Store. And as I call one website, gamepackgames.com. Ubit ma download the app now. Uni smartphone and so na yam phone. I just dial *946# *946# on all networks and then select 4 numbers from 0 to 9. Na bingo. And there you go. Now I show you live draws no yeah no Adum TV so 9 a.m. 12 noon and at 6 p.m. every day, Monday to Sunday in Moma in Shannon. So let's play this game and cash out on some really good mola. Game pack games, more mola, more power. It's regulated by the National Lottery Authority and it's not for persons 18 years and below. Wa up until date untriawo your friend is saying property rates no me pa chew and no excuse. Ghana Revenue Authority ne local government ministry akabum a launch an online portal, a portal address ne portal.myassembly.gov.gh portal.myassembly.gov.gh. You log into this portal with your phone number, and because your phone number is linked to your Ghana card, it will phone number now. Details will pop up, and then you validate your property. You have to validate your property through validation. Will be bails. Property rate. And once you see your bail, you pay electronically in the women to your cash. No cash payment whatsoever to anybody. Ube to be electronically through mobile money, and I say debit or credit card, and I say bank transfer, and I say check. Very easy. Internet we triane kama. Emra etasa di inti property rate won't mean kasa media o mintria dabi. Act 936 Okay Act na section 1561 prescribes some sanctions. Sanctions ni be NSA. So when tria o property na e wo se wo tria ho rate a wan tria no emra ne ma kwan se yen ton property no ne yen fan defray amount a odi o mine ka no nti your properties can be sold to defray the debt you owe the state in the men fa nya agudie na tua o property rate ne kama Commissioner General na se yen fa asem ntu mu nyina manim unti bibia se afre number we CCA 0549 986 968 0549 986 968. Wanya said the Makano, you beton would die no property, you beton at the Attica. CBG at the custody account aba na more reserve cash, more investment be a more person by you require security for your investment, me pacho CBG custody account here. It's actually your best bet. With a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis in cash or in investment, individuals, pension funds, mutual funds, companies with reserve funds, NGOs, international funds, and investment firms can open a custody account with CBG. And Unyanya CBG custody account, now you enjoy the best experience with our state-of-the-art technology and digital offerings, our robust control and secured systems, our swift settlement and transaction processing protocols, our no transaction cost, unbeatable custody fees, and excellent customer service. Ninyina, you'd enjoy them when you open a CBG custody account. CBG were 114 branches nationwide. In the Nekoko Bio custody account. So, Opesa Wotiasia, friend number way 0302 216 000 0302 216 000. Now, only in income CBG, we stand with you. Unim say and if on say National Lottery Authority the new draw machines eba. Now the one person omo say omo draw so say omo ye na nopa e na enwumre. Na NLA person omo the afternoon draw eba. Omo friend noon rush. Now, noon rush will be held from Mondays to Saturdays, 1 p.m. every day, 1 p.m. It is a amount triple the excitement, triple the win with our VAG Lotto draws at 10 a.m., noon rush draws at 1 p.m., evening draws at 7:15 p.m. NLA also say, Obehena amount for creative WhatsApp group. I send a WhatsApp message say, oh, to your scanning winning numbers near Nina intro. Enya dia endele ma winning numbers bia utua sa scanner ye bu age usike di free. It is obi ya usa or your Foster report no ewo NLA customer service helpline so 0266 087 966 0266 087 966. National Lottery Authority, development through games. Any other business? Sorry, so for my main say any other business.
Yeah, Obi. They say asama agent train I say if you be able to leak tape. Na Ghana say and some we ya koso a hardware pa Obi. E kama say ne wonu nua kra be kasa je say ohwe yi. Na ya nhwe ni ya bidu ba bi na emwa ho asem kra be den. Zene ayewa asem a ye kano emonten so ene ye won asem a ye kana kokoa mu. Menim se Abbas no Jean minua. Ntina me frɛ no ana ofrɛ me. Meni ni di nkomo. Ba ko fo nitro. Ye se nipa mienu. Nanso be wie akiri na de woni ne kasa no. Ono anya adwen se ma men record nipa na wo no woni ne kasa. I was asem bia so ne ehommuaye o. Ana mewa. Because asem bi ama ehommuaye den emma. Me yeso obi ani ho afa telephone fro bi no or free ana or rant. Dia ekosi me dem fi se emwa. Oni muru adan kwa kufodo. Waye bi na ne din a obegya ato Ghana ha no. Ewo niema bi a waye empepada. Wo hwe se de nkofo si kan owura dampare ho nsem. Pa ogina owura kufodo san gina na so still say onu ana me pena e kire se papa na bibi papa bi wonimu. Because utie de ekoso dia na ke say definitely na senka president timi ka say oh ene me mfama no. O say yen yesum amanyuko yen sum omanti. Honest our security service they are not there to serve any party. And so there say opompo your MPP police and your NDC police. It's clear now. Achingeje bi anim. Now no so be ja police see akodi parliament. Na your party mra ya hye no. I mean, you're sure so betim the 2 weeks and as 1 month akọ na okọ ya na yaje wo say be parliamentary candidate. Me sure be insider. Say be your man waive akra na e be issue krata ato abonte. Na before e betim ma waive akra na ke say wo niema bia das. Adanso e kire say woni amanyoko we ne den e din sa wo so. Enti eye open secret say okọ policeman ye wo MPP for and ye wo NDC for. Enti omu nim omo. Enti abra owura kufodo ebo owura dampare dey no eye nkofo ebire nwa say eh papa yi why ADC ama owura mills da obi akwa ADC ama owura ta mills dey okofo na san den aba be den e na kire leadership no sonko a edem owura Akufo-Addo ne others okay owura matmedu amidu I want to me ama me na dwuma say oye no abra man opportunity so me serve as OSP your man to me na de share nsa na nkofo say owura Akufo-Addo de na sebe ye ha no say ukofo obi amana ba be ye special prosecutor wakofa opponent na go obi ani woto se kan de koja ne busuofo so okofa owura matmedu bae owura matmedu wan fail owura Akufo-Addo o fail on wankasa ne ho because he was given the opportunity to work. And I want to say one to me then, and yet you money be. You can't do or kind. But over a damn parade by Akunyano society, as I said, there can only be one IGP at a time. And you true that. But God and Akunyano say, and you weren't free one. Yes, I want you, but you weren't free. I'm swinging your bearding, and yet. And on my want to see a boo be deep pie, and even you know, it doesn't even know child dear. And answer or you may. See, or child, yeah, you're born a bustle. Oh, Facebook, so hardworking, so me who hardworking or me the oil. But don't that your hardworking, so hardworking, so. To say, I did check him. It will be to me, oh, correct. So I have body placement, the mammy. Now, oh, yeah, you my part. Miss me, where you my cry. The man, my cocker.
Well, Kobodi, you
mean, and you who said in the Pane Canasa, not a baby will be a gina. Because at a point in time, baby, anybody did a cherry or wedding or becca. But I will go for the idea. Say, Nina Muno, what the old videos, Ekosiisen audios in Nigeria. Like I said, lobby because so since I be a Embra, but Papa that's so fit. Oh, the Inspector General of Police. Oh, my no correct, sir. Security counts a lot in elections. So when you will be a or drain him out or bet him out to security as ama even party in power crowd baby want to go okay time 2008 but the focus so when you go because there is security in here the whole president too at a time and go baby indeed it is true sir unti but media men who say owura dam pare by why elections by elections kuma wu mebo and was am by asen not MPP we need kuma wu. There was no issue. And this year we knew I can't say I saying why is I say the issue ba? Because any man what share now one share here what swine for who say o catch it here be dwere gu fam. E be dwere gu. Enti me hu the person actually because you see owura dan pare we ni panti me sometimes ni ho ya me kra me team betena aka. And I will say it because you can't we ni here na be bo man dey. Am ya ko anim. But obi what perform. But problem you say, yeah, discipline, oh my. Obi a odidi atwa ne de agu abonten. Wona ma driving, na obi a fun chain baby. Obi just like yeah niema basa. Traffic light oh. I saw red and even the speed there no obi twem ko. He doesn't care or breaking rules. And this say ya chi nipa na pay say ya chi ne na say so si friend ye jana, so si friend ye nya ne ntino. Say we say Ghana ha ye odu atwa hene ho. Yeah. Enti ye mra no so atwa hene ka ho. Yetimi chi obi de ne kokota say ko page ato ahene me ko pachaw waba na opese odi niema fufuru bi eba won say kane no me nka so oba na police for ye adwuma nkwan ba kane no na ye obi di bone a na a chance ya che no ana me boa and the intelligence service of the police no me ma me fosina eda no
omo new man ten
awurade nyakopo obi say wa hu ombe issue statement the next morning bo say achini pa no or chini pan the next morning issue statement. He say and then boni kra nkofo kra di kra no and ehu eden abom so because wo ye nko ade ba bia hwe bia ye bechewo kanena cameras kra ni ho sa o and then owura Akufo-Addo da romana oman ba bia onam bia wo tie me a wo pa ba bia obefa bia cameras o ti wo di boni a no hwe ni ye
into omo ayeka say it's time for the IGP to go
oni ba bia ko
omunya ayeka
okwen aha onko he na enfa mo wana yeah, uncle fine. Yeah, from our say it's time for him to go. Yeah, you remember which man? Oh, police. Now the civilians want to drive the police system. Yeah, you pass the even.
Obia,
the president 2 minutes on hold. Say on in consultation with Council of State. Actually, ni pass or IGP. The man what actually amusi mu bojamu no bo mu kwa enkosi hu because see there na why ya nti say di gidan so. Ya hwe ni ye be say o man no. Enya man yokwasemo ye be say o man no. because security, they are there for the state, not a political party. Me pay one say, I buy be or buy work for Dochi, and I'm saying 1 more years, Nanka on retire. Yaman and trust.
Okay.
Because we're a party champion. No, need 60. Young man, about 56 is saying, Yaman better fee, cause a political appointment. Near my way, or any other, so said you one year go for your plan. It mean more a contract. No one you know, near man a contract, no at was. How much more?
So for immunity infants.
But man, see the American answer. Mestre say, you fire. You see, I said, but find so you said to say, ye video we, a video win. Yes, say individuals, but a state in the heading. Yes, that's it.
Kwame Poku. Bremona memfa abasi
mafia fe
obi me da say
guardian ya
na bana me do wawie o say me do wawie
abasi kumasi dey say do we
na so wo ka say wo say me ka say ansa
abasi me do wawie mema o eno benya time so don't worry ai
because me ka say nche
why say kofo no man of very
approach for incense mu so we probe ni bia na do ani de kira Bruni Baga say pathetic, Araho. Some koso ne allegations from one person to the other. Be a Araho which I say, Yada, Omuna boy homebay. Now, Onuma Yada, Omoboy homebay, and not the Ekoso war. Say internal wrangling, yeah, and I say, ya. Nadia Mihuni, and this is me candid view of Nema Mehuan. Amount for be. No imagine you almost say the buy group or Munda was so mudi IGP. The better or pre which is normal in any institution. Say Obi Sechna, who said you may own your bill and our brass now free her. Certainly people within would like to come and sit on these seats. And to pre
Uncle Cranny, you if you.
But say Obi a pre in every boy dia. Asa. Yeah, I can let's rally behind the panel. Non successful. And a hono ana am say issues no e buy. And nema mienu obi asam de o kan no akan yi. It's either say the onunya akunya no, which in this case Dampi. After say onya no ant me managing your money ye with Oman almost so print because obviously okwa ha ye beka just say hey Charles also crowd so pro now so no dey beto manimu until before say we body unim o competitors to unim dada. So how you manage o competitors now in this case now the onus is on you because una who kra kunyani say they have who you have a position to lose assembly about who din ebebo to one also handle omo manyani because in a way they will be better few people na omonya better but so what obi awanya bia o ye nipa say the wusu awanya no ye nipa no now so be careful no nti ho no ana na wo say ye Dampi e manage situation ye e bia no manage ni ye na mo wo muso so no mo wa chire no so no so pe no e no mo so take stands bi say obeya ame ahwe nti so obeya ame ahwe no so nya ba mu a na ma wo so no de obeya bia nso o mani nti de obeya bia no it's either they will fight you or they will sabotage the system to make it ungovernable. Cover and some no more can be now about transfer will be no I say Obi. See the beer. A muncham IGP or about your transfers. Mimity hey Obi, mimity hey. Me take him in office. Secretary to me predecessor. I changed her. I'm going for a new person by. And I don't know what I say. I changed her and I'm going for a new person by. And you will be about no so many transfers. We be kwa police service. Me police ni ba. Obi ye chini Ghana ha. Ye chini your voter region he ni na akwa ni namu. Timi ko di be 6 months. Ya sa bo na ko baby. And the transfers there. We your police ni na through transfers ah. And you also uja na ye wajuma. Obi be enterprise bi o. Manson di bi na better no. And they wote ho. And I know so mun through transfers. So why will you say you will be afraid be none so ba be issue. Enti oma sensem wo he probe na me who say prosifo na eto no aye so better asensem bia show mo so ache ena omo ma so meka enti na me expect say oh me kwara me kasa no the way omo kasa na so mo so better to munya but can in camera more. But the police administration so interdiction letter nearby no so my musa mo kra say mo so my better kra chen o mo to no because mo so my best asem no cause asem a ye hwehwem asem nyam wie de o ye de ka so interdict obi. So I remember saying when argument kese o ho power oni tua mrante o mususu amre ni we kotu na we kotu we nti ano pay sorry na different letter ba so chere exams na unim say aka 5 minutes na paper ba question ba last question no o ya na ohun say no ase nko yie nti wo so say tu no copy egu that sheet tunka wo so chere tu no copy we no uche mu ansa tu chere mu na u chere be 2 lines na say 2 minutes to stop work I know so you lose a full mark ti do be ya ni say please say cancellation cancelled. I don't know what chum what's that chum. I don't be na police administration here and it's really clean. I say as a most remove be say you've suspended the interdiction letter. I mean how? I mean so what caused for the rush? Na ye pray and walk hin. 2 years na I say almost so can be mama kranma matamfo nya wo mo. Anya mo say na that time mu ye bia na mo so mu ye. The very thing I hear can and we be na mo so mo ye. Enti moving forward obi ya cap problems na nya pay solutions aka ho. I think that the omo POMAC say police POMAP
management board.
Police management board obi omo hu so mo ye adwuma. Okay ntia mo se omo hu so mo ye adwuma say no mo ye o madwuma pay year ankasa nsem ye piepie nkema internal issues and kebetimi a resolve say obi a transfer obi say obi procurement issues. I mean this is POMAP for who didn't bomb that POMAP almost home na ye say no buru omo so then the police council no ebeba to take over but small issues when etimi didi muana police amu intelligence o CID wom o intelligence bureau wom e cyber one crime na sense we etimi didim na o ma hu and resolve there and obi ko bok krono a o bia ne betimi akwakoye investigation yetimi it is so bad enti mesre said that is me recommendation say POMAP no should be up and doing now assembly bar. I mean commissioners of police there about saying that's the highest rank you can ever wish for in the police service. So to mean in the one be this COP. Don't even come be abuse. The IGP is not a rank in the police service. The highest rank is COP. And to when you COP, now when you IGP, I mean Ebenezer, baby Edward be doing. It's your best friend. Because omona ya da omoboy omoban. They say who the ekoso. Oh, we do traffic lights, motor or way or all the time. They say at 6 p.m. no matter what. Sure. If you quite free. 110 next new group so about until all the time no about more omo nantem omo kwaji omani about 2-3 okofie nyina na police for which is good for omino until best say momo internal wranglings now omo ye no may affect the national security of the state about say ebe ha ye nyina adwene
that's rapport Abbas Nuruddin
obi
when your time nyina o
asɛm a abɛda hɔ yɛ ne sɛ asɛm no ne sɛ yɛatenni bi a aposifoɔ mpanimfoɔ bi ɛne MPP pani bi ɛhyɛ kukuo mu a ɔmo bɔpɔ na ɛpɔ no a ɔmo bɔ no yɛ ade ɛbɛtumi atoto ɔman no so nwia ase nsɛm no bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo ka yɛ nsɛm a ɛbɔ man ebi ne sɛ obi ɛne current IGP yi kɔpere yɛ nam sɛ onyaayɛ IGP no dampare nyaaye ja no na free ho no wasinkete se o ma dampare nya asomdwe mfa nya na adwuma anantini twitwa ne konkonsa enom ne nsem na wokeka fa papa na waka kokasa atra so ene ye ka no na ye se obi yim from abone gu so na won so odi ahopepre se o bi betua ne kan hwa wankasa obi gya wonan enti na COP mensa no wafa dampare ho abufu ayedai agya ne na agu ne ho ama se sei ne sabia so sabia nya ado ne obi anka wasom Ghana yi anka wo kwa ahomegye ma wo se ye de ani gye ne hia wo no ene ye de ani nguase ne adapatwa no mo ye mistake be oh you are a law student parliamentary body no a ya set up no it does not preclude any other body from taking any other action. In any case, the parliamentary more recommendation is not binding. Parliament at and a parliament, right, doesn't have a power of a high court. It doesn't have prosecutorial powers. It cannot impose any punitive sanctions beyond mere recommendations.
Parliamentary committees have
No, this committee we know.
We're ad hoc. Parliamentary standing committees.
But this is another. This is another committee.
That's fair.
Omo wi omo bibi omo beka bia no enye binding say obi amfanya dey into anamon. And as a night omo dwuma omo ye. Sa posifo fi say ensem no a ye te say mpanimfo no aka no ye criminal no omo be prosecute omo a. Sa probe we ye enye dey ensi ho kwan. Intima obi nka say because a parliament ya asem ni mu nhwehwemu no. It's not correct.
No, but the police themselves.
Let me also help you. Also, even say empo say akoko to cry. You know, say when it comes to security agencies, they also have their
internal.
The evidence.
Over security services, no, or more internal mechanisms for taking disciplinary
actions. So that will not amount to double.
So police in here, there. That's a constitute misconduct. Internal disciplinary process, no,
sure.
Without prejudice to any other probe, baby. And the police service, no, or from Quine.
But why did they
the timing?
Okay.
You see, the timing, because I didn't penny for a misconduct, a grounds for interdiction, a grounds for interdiction as contained in police for Nankasambra. And they say, "Oh, be uti na wo general manager will take a bab on things which trying and enter near Juma or Bonsebi, my war hanging on no mood Dicasubum never to abon Tabem Watanaha. Internal processes will be internal.
Dear, I mean, no money any. On say before you can say interdict Obino for misconduct, no. Then I was say. What me establish a prima facie case. So want to me establish here, want to me interdict. Now, based on what we establish here, then your guess is as good as mine. Probe near course of parliament now. Then Article 1214 also precludes them.
Yeah.
It has that want to mean based on that. It is a decision here based on another. They go to any court of competent jurisdiction.
The point is that
the point is that the interdiction I'm in support if some committee key earlier.
And no, the only problem with that is with the timing.
Yes.
But and some no on why any misconductors are posting penny for we are grounds for their interdiction because YGP this is the security this is the security agencies they have access to arms. Into kwatana na oni amanfo prane boni say yetia wo pani a baby a otan na wo montem na koduro kura na with the level of arms e kura no obi kura betimi a che obi kutu pa ma na kwaje obi nkwan ye dai afri ni nsam you get the point that obi and some no no mo ka no e ya de a se ne me kan na timi boman it borders purely on criminality.
Okay.
It borders purely on conspiracy. Say yamfa IGP ma obi ne the IGP ma obi a e behunu de besi wa elections mu tienie pawo na say yekoto abama doctor akwa we ompene me anya hwie o tie dia atama obi kan o se so mo koto abama doctor ba o me na dampare na wo ha dampare mpene mo nya hwie
okay doctor
o se yekoto na
Emma doctor
obi
specific so we put a voice on the tape
enti de ni nyina nkanfo no o pa kire ne say MPP mu doctors no mo gina no yekoto abama ba ko na dampare na wo ha ompene mo nya hwie enti omo nya dai omo nya hwie na yebusa ye ho say aposifo abato no mo wo hwe bi a mo yatimi di boa
producer say
before about this one second
Dabi na bass now kasa no koye mane kasa
this no say aposifo me bi say interdict obi na on betima asan withdraw na ada
oh sure say no there say internal process
and I will salary but I'm say a better
me dia make na me dia say no say nsem bi amam for me dampare I'm ambivalent about what happens to him because why niam bi atia NDC bebrea amaye mu bi no yenso ye what time kese about there emano but the year can say and some be a red dampare omo kwa asen no for Gabi ochere da kon zeni di no twanity as o ye god Gabi ochere da kon mo sorry say dampare mo wuntumi mo sorry ye na nabi mo sorry ya nam se kai akwa we ni tu atwi de ekono dampare mpanifo wo MPP mu na ahye nkofo bi dampare wo ye den na nado bepam no Opa market.
Abbas Nuruddin.
Nanado will get MPP. You see, the kingmakers in MPP for no, a dampare to a conyadada.
Mumay no doya.
Obi. Odi apasa ube say enche. Ube hu say enche krano. Yabeka se dampare ye na guanje. Nanado will acquiesce to the interest of the party. Eja o mine interest.